So, Google is changing their privacy and the whole way that they deal with our information. So anything you search on Google, anything you search on YouTube, whatever, is saved, categorized, and they kind of keep a rough file of you somewhere. So basically when you go to your Google, you know, they show up what you may like. Or when you type things in, say Ferrari, they know whether you're searching for the car or the cat because of your previous preferences and searches and whatnot. So it's nothing really new that they save our information. Same as Facebook saves all of our information. But now they're going to be saving all of our information in one area about us. So basically they're going to be creating profiles about everybody. Now what does this mean? Well, it means they can help you search for things better, right? Of course, that's what Google is there to help you. They're there to help, right? That's all it is, right? They're not creating psychological profiles about us so they know what exactly you're doing and who you are. They're not taking all of your information and selling it to mass production or huge companies or anything like that, or media companies. I'm like, no. Google? Nah. Probably. It's probably what they're going to do. Actually, I'm 100% positive, as I am with Facebook, that they will be compiling all our information to create psychological profiles about me and you. So what we search up, so then they can kind of just, if need be, refer to that, find out who we are. Boom, they got you. Really, who doesn't give away every little bit of their personality pretty much via the internet? Whether it's what you're looking at, what you're searching for, what you're wondering about, what you're curious about, it's like that all gives a bit away about who you are. And eventually over a period of time, they can just figure out exactly who you are, pretty much your personality traits, what you do, your hobbies, all of this other stuff. Yeah, it's kind of scary. So it's like, is it an invasion of privacy? No, because anything you do on a public domain, I guess, is no longer counted as private. What you're searching for, somebody somewhere will see it. Can they sell this information to other companies? Like, yeah, they can. They will. Why not? That's how you make money. Same with Facebook. They take your information and then they sell it to companies and make money. Illegal, perhaps. It's what they do. I heard Facebook was partially funded by CIA. So it's for the same reason, to create psychological profiles about people. So basically people that are like, the government sucks, or have you heard about this, about the government, whatnot. They kind of probably flag that, and then they just keep tabs on those people, and then they just build up a profile about you. And then if need be, they know where you live, where you work, where your friends are, where you go, what your daily habits are, your hobbies are, all that, and they can be like, okay, we got you. You can't escape, we know who you are. And it's like, shitty deal. That's what it's coming to, man. You won't be able to go anywhere. You won't be able to do anything, because they're like, they will know who you are. Like, they will know your every move. You gotta think way outside your normal box, which, if you already think way outside your normal box on a daily basis, then I don't really know what you're gonna do. You're gonna have to start thinking inside the box. Who knows? It's weird, but Google as of March 1st. So, what do? I don't know. Switch to not Google? Have you ever heard someone say, let's Yahoo it? Or let's DuckDuckGo it? No. Like, who uses Hotmail? Who uses Windows Live? Like, Gmail and Google is the bomb. And that sucks, because I really like Google, Gmail, and YouTube. As a YouTube user and whatnot, it's like, what am I gonna do when they start monitoring my searches and I'm looking up conspiracies, or what the government's up to, or Ron Paul, or the Canadian Conservatives, how they're turning into a dictatorship. It's like, oh, what's actually going on in Libya? Why Gaddafi was killed? And like, who the Taliban are? Why is there's a Taliban flag in Libya? Like, what is Japan up to? What is Germany up to? What's France and China's plan to do with Iran? Like, they search all these things and be like, yeah, this guy, you should probably just watch out for him, just in case. And then later, as things goes on, we progressively turn into a dictatorship in Canada, and the States gets into a military police state. And I'll be like, oh, when we start locking people away, we gotta take this guy and, take him behind the sheds. Maybe. I'm not sure. But who knows? That seems likely. It seems really shitty. But it's probable to happen. I mean, you can kind of see this forecoming. Like, they're taking our information, they're creating psychological profiles about us. They're just saying they're helping us search better. But everything in this world tends to have a dual meaning, duality. Nothing is as it directly seems. There's always something more to it. That's what this world is coming to. I don't know if that's like a cult thing, it's involved with Satanism, whatever. Countries are evil, corrupt, Satan is like running the US of A. The whole world's going to shit. Everything's going to shit. Don't use Google, but everybody loves Google. I'm not exactly sure what the problem is. But at the same time, if ACTA comes through, which a few countries are signing ACTA today, as I said before, the President has signed ACTA. The Prime Minister of Canada, I think they've agreed on ACTA. Now it still has to go to Congress and the House of Commons or whatever we got up here. And it's still got to be decided on. But in reality, because it was taken all behind doors, it's been talked about behind doors for years. It's been signed by the leaders of major countries, and now just has to go through Congress, Senate, and all these other things. It's like, I'm positive it's going to be passed. SOPA and PIPA made public, barely. Mass media didn't, or main media didn't cover it. But, like, we knew about it. SOPA, PIPA didn't pass for now. You can imagine that if ACTA doesn't pass, and ACTA is like the equivalent of SOPA, PIPA, just like a terrible thing that's going to censor the whole internet and then start screwing things up. But if ACTA doesn't pass, then you know there's going to be an even worse law. And the fact that this law was done in secret, or this was being passed in secret, not even by people that are elected officials, but they're passing this law, it's going to pass. ACTA is going to pass. It sucks, it's shitty, it's going to happen. What can we do? Probably fuck all. Yeah, we can sign petitions, we can maybe have blackouts, but I mean, ACTA is going in today in a lot of countries. That's going to be a huge problem. Not too long from now, it's going to hit Canada and the States. All these other countries, we're going to be screwed. I don't know. ACTA's going in. Google's going to start monitoring or keeping a profile of all your information that you've searched, including YouTube searches, because Google bought YouTube in 2006. Facebook has been partially funded in the past by CIA. They save your information, they sell it to huge corporations, and they also create psychological profiles about you. The more you know. Peace.